I'm not exactly proud of it, but I've been fascinated with the dark web for a while. It's like this mysterious place where you can find just about anything if you know where to look. I'd mostly been exploring out of curiosity, looking at the creepy stuff people talk about, but never thought I'd actually find anything worth being afraid of. But I was dead wrong. A few weeks ago, I stumbled onto a forum buried deep in the dark web, a place that required all kinds of security protocols just to access. People there were sharing links to what they called classified files, but most of it looked fake, until I saw one titled Project Paragon, Classified Government Database. I figured it was probably some elaborate prank, but it intrigued me, so I clicked. The link took me to this simple black page with a text box that asked for a key. I almost gave up there, but after a bit of research, I found a thread where someone had posted possible access keys. I tried one of them, and to my shock, it actually worked. The page loaded, and there it was, this massive database with files labeled with strange code names and numbers, all stamped with confidential at the top. At first, it was mostly what you'd expect: information on people with high security clearance, encrypted messages between government agencies, stuff that was strange but didn't exactly feel dangerous. But then I saw a file labeled Observation Log, Civilian Subjects. I clicked on it, and it opened a list of what seemed to be random people. Names, addresses, dates of birth, social security numbers, everything. I started scrolling, just skimming names. And then, halfway down, I froze. There was my name, my full name, my current address, my work history, every single detail about me, down to my last online search. My hands were shaking. I backed out of the file, hoping it was just a coincidence, a glitch. But right below that list was a file titled Surveillance. Against my better judgment, I clicked on it. This file was different. It didn't just contain data. It had actual footage, split up into hundreds of clips. I played one of the clips, and my stomach dropped. It was grainy security camera footage, but I could make out what was happening. It was me, standing in line at my favorite coffee shop from 2 days ago. The next clip, me sitting at my desk at work. Every clip showed me going about my day, with timestamps, detailed notes, and what looked like tracking information on my movements. The file went back months. Then I saw something that made me almost fall out of my chair. A new clip with a timestamp from just an hour ago, showing me sitting in my own living room. I slammed my laptop shut, unplugged it, and sat there in total silence, my mind racing. I couldn't understand how they had this footage or who was behind it, but I knew I had crossed a line I was never meant to. That night, I barely slept. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt like someone was watching me. I kept thinking about all the things I'd seen, wondering if they somehow knew I'd accessed the files. Then, around 3 a.m., my phone lit up with a notification. It was a message from an unknown number. The message read, "You've seen too much. We're watching." I deleted everything, wiped my hard drive, and haven't touched the dark web since. But every now and then, I still feel that same uneasy feeling, like someone's just a step behind me. Maybe they let me off easy, or maybe they're still watching, just waiting for me to slip up.